Friends, 1052 days of war. In southern war zone on Kherson, no changes, while in Zaporozhye in Velika Novosilka regions, Ukrainians retreated behind Gulyai-Pol highway of Mokrie-Yali river. Russian army's offensive operations continue for Velika Novosilka, Remivka salient and west of Novokomar. Coming to Kurakhov-Pokrovsk sector, after fall of Kurakhov, Russian army is trying to advance south-southwest and west of Kurakhov. Fight is on in Uspenovka, Novosilivka, Solonoye area. Fight is on in Nadezdinka, as well as Russians have advanced towards Serebriani and Yazenovi on eastern outskirts. They have taken over almost fully Slavyansk, which is north of Kurakhov, and further advancing. In Pokrovsk sector, Russians' offensive operation is on throughout the area. They have advanced towards Udakani, Kotlino, and northwest of Volchi. Also on the outskirts of Zverevo, Zelinoye, Lysinovka, north of Dakenskoye. In Mirolyubovka and Elizavetivka, fight is on. On Vozvizhenka front, the Russian army's campaign is on. It has captured so far Baranovka up to Dam. Battle is on for Vodyanoye, Vitoroye. Soon Russians are eyeing for Pokrovsk and even east of it, Mirnograd. In other sectors, Toretsk, Russians have advanced in Toretskaya mine, while in Chasiv Yar they have advanced towards Orikho, Vasilovka from both north and south direction. Siversk, Russians are continuing their offensive operation in Bilohorivka, no changes. Coming to northeast Ukraine, Kupyansk Kreminna sector, in Kreminna Lyman direction, fight is on in Ivanovka and Terny area. Russians have advanced north of Ivanivka. They extended their control zone on right bank of Zerbets river while advancing in the forest belt near Makiivka. Northeast of Kupyansk, the Russians have advanced on the western bank of Oskil River towards Zapadnoye and Davorikna. They expanded their control zones here. North of Kharkov, that is both in Volchansk and Lipsy sectors, no changes. Coming to Kursk, in Sudzha districts, Russians' offensive operations and Ukrainians' counter-offensive or counter-attacks are continuing in most of the parts. But despite second campaign, which started 5th, 6th of August by the Ukrainians in Kursk, the initiative remains by and large with Russians, where burden is under Russians' control now. Their offensive operation continuing in north of Sudzha, Bridgehead, and advancing towards between Pogorebki and Malaya Lokanya. After taking over Ruskoye Puriknoye, Russians are fighting for Cherkasskoye Puriknoye and have encircled Malaya Lokanya, where 1,000 Ukrainian troops are likely to be trapped. Russian army is attacking or moving towards Sudzha from southwest direction. However, this is not confirmed, but they have gained in Makhnovka. Russian army is also advancing in Nikolaev Darino. Ukrainian army lost finally in last few weeks Leonido, Alexandria, Kruglenka, Nikolaevka, and partly Stara Novoya Sorokina. Interdiction missions, Ukrainians UAVs have reached again over Belgorod, Krasnodar, Voronezh, that is today morning, while Russians struck several Ukrainian targets deeper inside their territory. Palestine, Israel, Middle East, IDF continues its strikes in parts of Gaza, Nusrat, Khan Yunis, while in Beit Lahia and Zabalia, Palestinian forces carried out ambush, destroying 3 IDF soldiers and wounded many. In West Bank, Israelis continuing series of attacks in more than 10 settlements and detained 60 Palestinians. Clashes were reported in Zenin and Tulkarm. Lebanon, IDF continues hitting various targets. In Sudan, the Sudanese armed forces are further advancing in Zazirat area towards Wad Madani city, pushing back pro-American RSF. Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico has said, I fear European Union may collapse sooner than we expect. That's all. Thanks.